Okay, that's quite enough out of me. So, fun fact, the countdown there only goes down to, was it 0.08? That's not how a countdown works. Countdown goes to 0. Usually. How's it going, Internet? It's Liam Taylor here. I've got a bit of a quiff going on. I don't mind it. Hello. Hi, how's it going? Yes, and etc. My name's Liam Taylor, LTGuitarist. We're here to make some music today. That's the same as every other day, really. I acknowledge that the little calendar update thing in the intro was like too small to be legible, so I'm going to fix that, later. I made that just to make you guys aware that not the format, the schedule. I forgot the word for schedule. Hey, Generic Pixel, how's it going? The schedule for the next few weeks is changing. Basically, I've been doing a lot of music work for the last couple of weeks, and I have a bit more music work lined up, and I don't want to get burnt out with music work. So for the next couple Mondays, I'm going to be on Convo Hat podcast doing gaming. Maybe Planet Side, I don't know. But the Saturday streams, they're sacred. They're going to carry on as normal. Go find me on Twitter if you want to see the schedule. We'll, it's all up there. Today, we're going to make some music. Again, shocking. I want to make something kind of lo-fi. I kind of have an inclination to try and do something a little bit synthwavy as well. I mean, is synthwave plus lo-fi just vaporwave? Maybe. Thank you. I like AKGs. These headphones are nice for like 30 quid. They do the job real good. So that's what I'm thinking today. I also have a sustain pedal on the keyboard, so that's going to be nice to play with. I also acknowledge that the chat and my microphone are on top of the keyboard, but I'm not going to do anything about that. Let's load up some instruments. A couple instances of Contact. We'll let that load in the background. Yeah, I'm a Generic Pixel. I'm a big fan of AKGs. They're lightweight, so I can take them places. I use these for like location audio as well. They're not like they're maybe not the most accurate representation of what we hear, but like they're pretty good. I'm pretty happy with these, especially for like my purposes. They're just fine. So let's load up an instance of, what are we gonna do? If we're doing like lo-fi kind of vaporwave kind of stuff, let's go with Studio Drummer for the moment. Yeah, because I think what we'll do is we'll get like a session kit, and I think we'll maybe like compress the heck out of it, just make some real weird sounds. We'll go for like a, I don't know, like a pop mix, I guess. Bay Dynamic are good. Bay Dynamic are a bit pricey, but like if you can afford them, like yeah, they'll do the job just fine. Acoustic kit. Yeah, I can't spell half the time, so let's get rid of that keyboard for the moment. I really like the new keyboard that came packaged in Hallian. Verve, I think. What's it called? Verve. He's just nice. He's just real nice, man. That's excuse me. Let's turn that up a little bit. Big fan of that. It's got like a really nice kind of pad-like sound. Let's see if we can increase that a tiny bit. Thanks for the follow, buddy. I basically promised to make it worth your while. Low fidelity. Bit more reverb, I think. It's nice. It's a nice little piano. What other presets have we got? Wiry piano string. So we're either going to use this or the lo-fi piano. Let's try lo-fi piano out. Because it is just a really nice instrument. What about lost sheet music? We'll maybe do that. That'll maybe be our loop as well. I'm not a good pianist, so I'm gonna just type that in. Lo-fi piano. So we start off with a low B. Da, da, da. So then we'll put the triad up here. Maybe it's triplets. It's probably not going to be triplets, is it? Excuse me, that was a big sneeze. Yeah. So then we'll go up to D. G sharp. Oh yeah, my bad. That's actual D. Ba da da da. Yeah, the sustain on that's really nice. I think I want to do like a bum ba da 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 ba da da. Oh, okay. Yeah, forgot the D. That's right, we'll get there eventually. Nice. Just going to move some of these notes around so they're less in time. Nice. Slower? I think slower. Even slower. I'm going to put the sustain on there as well. Turn it off and then put it on there. Here we go, let's try that. Nice, okay. So we're going to write a really funky kind of drum loop, which we're actually going to export faster and then bring it back to re-import it in order to slow it down, basically. Yeah, it's more of a swing than that. Let's go 16th swing. Lots of kind of loose snares. Yeah, that kind of thing. That's quite nice. That'll do. So we're going to export that over here slightly faster. Yeah. So we're just going to go right click, render in place. No, tools. Where have you gone? There it is, render in place. Render in place for current settings, because there are no settings, so that's fine. Wonderful. Then we'll go back down to maybe slightly slower, so 87. And then we're just going to use, if we press 1 a couple times so there's a little clock next to the cursor, that means that when we move something, it stretches it into that time. Yeah? So we can double click this. I just want to make sure that's Elastic Pro Tape, because when you use the tape algorithm for changing the time of something, it changes the pitch. We can go slower. Nice. Nice. I'm going to keep that MIDI in there just so we have it as a reference. I want to do just like a little bit of squashing, a little bit of effecting to that drum loop. Maybe with Razor or Squasher. They got a pre-made lo-fi squasher. Look at that. Maybe that's what I want. It's kind of the opposite of what you want. Can we stretch it twice as long? Nah. Gonna stick just like a little bit of distortion on there as well. And then we're going to ruin it with EQ. It's quite nice. Repeat that a few times. Okay, what else are we going to add in here? Let's see, maybe we got something in pad shop, maybe? Especially something with a bit of motion in it, you know? Not that kind of motion. Because I did say I wanted something kind of synth wavy as well, didn't I? That might be too much. Will we B major or B minor? Usually B minor. B major, okay. Probably not going to fit. Kind of fits. Good enough for me. So those chords are, we're just holding down the power chord in the left hand, just the B and the F sharp. B major in the right hand. What's that? G major, A major. So in B major you wouldn't actually have an A. of any kind behind it, it'd go down to you'd have a minor chord directly behind it, but you'd have a diminished chord directly behind it, but not a major. Certainly not an A. So this is more likely to be B Mixolydian, but I'll do like all the chord theory and stuff at the end. So let's go. Maybe an octave higher? Nah. So it's going to be groups of 2 bars. So G, G, it needs to be longer than that. 4 bars for that first chord. Nah, half as long. Let me just... I'll do it this way, because it's easier. Yeah. So I like that. I like that. I think that fits with the drums. I don't know if it fits with that piano part, so maybe we'll have them as distinct parts, maybe. So we can repeat that a few times. We can repeat that, maybe something like that. So let's start it off here. We're going to start off, this is going to be our intro. Make that orange. This is going to be the main section, and then this is going to be a slightly different section. So I want to start off with nice, that's what I want. So I want to start off with two, three, down. Do those fit with the groove that we've put in? Yeah, it's loose, so it's fine. 3, 4. We're going to add a double bass here. We're going to go, is it vintage, is it not vintage, is it band, bass, jazz upright. So I kind of have a pattern in my head, like dee-da-dun, ga-da-da-da, dee-da-dun, da-da-da. And then when it gets to ga-da-da-da, dee-da-dun, ga-da-da-da, dee-da-dun, ba-da-da-da. Which is the same chords as here, the G. So maybe I'll start there. Okay, so what's the pattern then? Dee-da-da. Maybe it's like a high B. Dee-da-da. Da-da-da. There it is. Nice. Da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. I think that might work. Let's listen. It does work. Okay. Cool. Okay, so there's a couple things. I like it, but I think it's a little bit messy at the moment, so we're going to try and deal with that a little bit. Okay, so let's have a little look at the frequency range of this bass. We're gonna boost it, we're gonna squish it, we're gonna make it fit, yo. So let's get a little bit of compression going as well, just because I always like to squish my basses in kind of the same way. Nice. And let's find bass. So let's have a little look. That's kind of operating in the... Go away. The body of that is in this kind of 50 to 150 range. But I like a lot of these kind of scratchy sounds. So this is where we need to have the most space for this instrument. If we can find space in this kind of 200-ish range, maybe we can boost that ever so slightly. That's a bit nasal. So by itself that doesn't sound great, but I think that'll be easy enough to that'll be easy to fit things around. So let's compare that to the drums here. So in the drums we have kind of nuked a lot of that low end. But we're also competing for this 1K range a little bit. So I'm going to move this down So we have a boost at 445. Close enough. Where this has got a cut. And we're going to have a cut in this sort of area. So what's that? 2,500. You hear how they're not really competing anymore? And like, yeah, we have kind of given this drum kit like a bit of an effect. But that's very much in keeping with the whole vibe we're trying to create here, so that's fine. I think it might be worth trying to get rid of some of the low end on this piano as well. I might have a bit less bass going on in this section. Let's do... I'm going to cut the sound there for the piano, for fun, mostly. We're going to bring that back in about here. I also want to bug out the acoustic kit a little bit, so we're going to go into Glitch 2 VST, and we're going to load up like a really simple stutter effect. Initialize 4 beats, 4 divisions. So I want the re-trigger, I think. 16th, yes. There we go. So we're just going to mix that in. I love doing silly glitchy stuff. Got it wrong way round. Wrong way round, everybody. Don't worry. And then we're gonna repeat that idea from earlier, where we just literally got the last beat, the third beat, and repeated that into the fourth beat. It's got a little bit of snare in there, it's quite nice. I suppose we should probably have just like a nice, maybe higher up or more spread out kind of B chord. Like that. A little bit longer than that, and let's just have that kind of come in and fade away a little bit. Nice. Cool. We need something more. We need more of like a kind of heavy beat in there as well. Maybe, maybe not like proper heavy, but let's see what we can add. Maybe something in the. Oh man, I always use battery. I'm gonna use. Be really funny. I always use battery. So let's use battery. No, I'm gonna try out Groove Agent. I don't use Groove Agent that much. There's no real reason for that. Maybe it's just that I've paid for battery, so I feel like I should use battery. But having recently paid for a Cubase update, maybe I'm more inclined to use the Cubase stuff. Let's see what they've got in terms of. Ooh, 8-bit kit is not what I was going to try out. That's not what I want. I want like a nice. I don't know what I want. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe. Yeah, screw it. Let's try that out. Because I was starting off with like a kind of lo-fi meets synthwave kind of thing in mind. So maybe a more ambient drum kit is a better idea. Different snares. We'll keep those kicks low as well. Let's try that. Let's try that out as a little addendum to that drum beat. Which is that? That snare's a bit weird. Let's down tune it a bit. That's alright. It's a bit better. I don't know, snares in that kit are a little annoying. So what I might do... Let's just find another kit. See if we can work from there. Boom, boom. Actually, that's alright. I don't mind that at all. So let's try... That's quite nice. That's going to get really annoying. That reverb's a little much, isn't it? Let's try... Is it just the amount of reverb on there? Okay, do anything about that. Let's down tune it as well for fun. It's quite nice. Let's get rid of it there for this little glitchy bit. So then what do we do for this next section? Maybe we add in like a few symbols and whatnot. Or quite like that as a kick drum. Let's try that out. Yeah, we'll do that, I think. Yeah, it's a little weird, but I don't mind it. Let's put that hi-hat off to the side, though. That's going to go over there. I am Jedo5. Thanks for following, my dude. How's it going? And then we're going to copy that over to here. Cool. Okay, so we've got the shape of something cool here. I think we need to bring down those claps a little bit as well. That's better. That's cool. That hi-hat's a little... That's better. It's a little too low, I think. Oh, wicked. It's nice to meet you, dude. So I'm primarily a guitarist. But I do a lot of, I'm doing a lot of film scoring at the moment. And I work in different genres. So yeah, give me a nudge. Best place to chat is probably either Instagram or Twitter. It's the same handle, LTGuitarist. Let me know what you're thinking. Let's make this a little easier to look at. I'm just going to add in a few icons and stuff. Pop punk, yes, I have. So I'm just going to add these things in. What have I been doing with pop punk recently? I've written like a couple kind of... Well, okay, my thing at the moment, the, not so much emo, but like, maybe I'd call it more punk rock, pop rock, rather than pop punk, if that difference matters to you. I've worked with a couple kind of pop rock people over the years, try to like refine their sound. I'm working on a lot of folk rock at the moment, or folk punk, like the Levelers kind of stuff, and it keeps sort of ending up more like pop rock with like folk instruments, but that's just what I'm doing at the moment. I'm into like all kinds of music, so if you want to do something, I am about. So this whole sort of thing works quite well. How long do we have that piano at the start, and do we need something else there? Matic Wave Music, thanks for the follow, my dude. I think maybe we have that pad in there as well, like towards the start. Maybe not that same pattern, but like kind of just like low, bassy, just doing something. Maybe even lower than that. How does that sound? That's quite nice. It's a little... Is it too bassy? It is a bit bassy. What about this? Okay, that's really nice. Now what we need to do, we need to add like a little bit of motion to that or something. So we're going to go inside of Pad Shop. And we're going to have a look. How many layers have we got here? I'm just going to loop 2 bars there. So we got... That's quite nice. Can we do something with the stepper? What would we modulate? What would be fun to modulate? Kind of the filter's the obvious thing, isn't it? I wonder if amplifier might be more entertaining to do. And is it possible to turn off the stepper once it's on? Possibly not. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add another layer to this. What was this sample called? Multi-Digi Waves 30. Multi-Digi Waves 30. Multi-Digi Waves 30. Let's just copy some of these settings. So speed is 150. 25% key F. I'm not going to have any randomization there. We're just going to copy some of these settings over. Not precisely, but like more or less. So obviously that first version is much more ambient, isn't it? But that's fine, because I think we're going to start off with this slope doing something. So I'm just going to put in something kind of sort of random. And we're going to apply that to the cutoff, I think. Oh, I could probably copy those effects as well. Tube distortion, tiny bit. Resonance up here. I'm a little annoyed there isn't, or there doesn't seem to be a way to copy from one setting to the next setting. That would be really handy, but, you know, beggars, choosers and all that. Now we're talking. So we have 2 pads kind of doing the same thing. Let's get that a little more extreme, maybe. Let's get maybe a little bit of... maybe a tiny bit of panning in there as well. So we'll go first, sync mode, tempo. We're just going to go back and forth a little bit. Less than that. It's quite nice, actually. So if we start off with the B, it's weird, but I like it, you know? So we're going to go Pad Shop, Layer Mix. We're going to start off with B. And then maybe as we go along, we're going to... So as we fade in, let's start off on the A as well. So then when it gets to here, it's completely A. Maybe as it fades out here as well, it could go into B a little bit. Yeah, as it fades out, that's quite nice. Yeah, no one's going to notice that, but I like it. Good enough. Cool, so we're going to put a fade in it a little bit as well. Volume. Just a touch, just a touch. I'm going to start down here. Let's take the loop off and just listen to it. Slower. Way slower. Maybe like the whole thing. It's quite ominous, but I like it. Maybe I want to have that cut out for that little drum fill. Maybe not. Let's drop the piano out as well, see what happens. It's a little weird, but it gets your attention, doesn't it? And I think half the time it's the trick is to find some ways to like grab people's attention. And it doesn't matter if it's slightly janky. The point is you're getting their attention, you know? Especially with like, you know, sort of slightly more commercial music. It's the absolute opposite with film scores. Which is what I've been doing recently. But like with film scores, you want to kind of... If you notice the music, you've messed up, basically. But when you're writing commercial music, you know, you've only got a few seconds to try and grab people, so you want to grab them however you can. In fact, this intro perhaps isn't weird enough, so we'll maybe make it weirder in a bit. So we need to bring that acoustic kit out a little bit, don't we, for that section. That was annoying. What can we do to bring it out? We could just boost that. Boost the output. I don't know if this is a new feature to Cubase, but I absolutely love it. Right click, show output automation track. Absolute genius. How does that work? Because we're going to put a master chain maximizer on here as well, so that might help bring that little bit out as well. Maybe we have it slightly more distorted throughout as well. Tiny bit. Like a huge amount, but like that much maybe. The bass. Just a slightly different pattern. 1, 2. Yeah. One, two. Yeah, that's what we want. So that's going to be our yellow section for most of it. I'm going to call that... I'm going to have that as orange, actually. I'm going to have most of this orange because it's kind of indicating the intro section, you know. That's going to be yellow because that's the yellow section here. Color coding is very important to me. So we can do the same thing here. We can bring that little distortion up a bit. What did it go up to? 6.1 output. Okay, that's... I mean, that's objectively too much, isn't it? But here we go. 6.1. We can maybe say 5.7 instead, so it's not like crazy extreme. 6. What did I just say? 5.7. There we go. Quite nice. There's a weird tone. Can you hear that? Anyway, it's weird. Whatever. Because that's the only thing in this position, I kind of want to apply this, I don't want it to be quite as present, even though it's like the only sort of chordy thing that's going on. So we're going to try background pad. Cool. We're going to cheat with the bass. We're going to add like a sub bass with Retrolog, and it's going to be like a really pure kind of sine wave that you don't really notice by itself. And actually, we might group these together and affect them as one instrument. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's just set up a loop. I like that bass line. Maybe we'll add some guitar as well. Okay. Just pausing it because otherwise our ears will all explode. Which is not something I really want to encourage. So I'm just going to bring volume down. Oh, let's start here. Ooh, what's going on? There it is. You might not even be able to hear that. Yeah, that's too low. Because it just adds to that pressure. The kind of, like, the pressure you feel like right behind your ears, you know? Nice, okay. Maybe for this section, we just get rid of go down there. Nah, sounds weird. So, what do we do now? I'm going to change these last few chords so they're inversions. So it kind of has this sense that it's kind of travelling upwards, I guess, the pad. So it's the same notes, you just stack them in a different order. Nice. So then it kind of feels a bit more natural when we go back into this this particular chord. I'm going to do this. I'm maybe not going to set the volume to go lower. Maybe a tiny bit, but not as much. Slower. Definitely slower. So let's lock those and extend this a tiny bit. Nice. Okay, so then what else do we do? I think it needs like a melodic instrument. I kind of want to add guitar to it, but I don't really know to do what, you know? I'm going to make that orange so it's kind of a break. Maybe if I just jam for a minute, I might come up with something helpful. So I'm using my Pod Pro. I'm kind of just on, I'm on one of the presets called Slim Pickin'. It's all right. Kiwi in beat. Might not be the right sound for this kind of thing. We're in Mixolydian, aren't we? So Mixolydian, which is a fun mode, it's kind of halfway between major and minor. I think it's way more joyful than just major. Major sounds silly to me. I'm also in D standard because I'm awesome. So everything's going to be played a tone higher. There's the pod. There he is. I should get a pod cam that just literally shows what presets I'm using. I want something kind of weird. Maybe not that weird. Well, there's a weird delay on that one. Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, Mixolydian. I don't know, let's play along. Might go horribly wrong. So this is the bit that really sounds Mixolydian. So maybe just something kind of funky for the yellow section. Gonna kill some of that reverb. Gonna leave whatever that is. That kind of thing. And then for the rest of it, like a Mixolydian line. Let me show you on the big screen. So for the blue bit, something like that. And then something kind of funkier for the rest of it. I mean, let's find out. So we're going to go add track audio. That is input 7/8 guitar. I'm just going to write down 3B cocktail tones. I don't know what that's a reference to. No ambient effects. Actually, if I can put that into like a notepad or something, that might be slightly more helpful. Notes. I swear to God, this used to have a notes. Notepad. Oh, I lost strip. There we go. Notepad. Bosch. Pod Pro. There we go. No ambient effects. Noise. Okay, I'm never going to look there, but it's there for if I ever look there, you know. So let's try. Let's do a level. That's receiving. Turn the loop off. So the reason I did that was on purpose. I think that last one's the one I want. I just want to loop it like artificially so it sounds wrong, because that's the kind of thing I'm into. Am I a little ahead of the beat there, maybe? Let's try that. Oops. Gosh, darn it. There we go. Too many controls. That was a big aeroplane. Right, let's try that. That's a bit better. I can get it better. And I only want one of them. I want it to sound like janky and resampled, you know? There we go. That's all I want. Let's try this next bit. There'll be a good one in there somewhere. Let's cut this up real good. Bosh, 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 bosh. I think that one. Maybe the first one. I like how it kind of cuts it off a little bit. Maybe we'll do that fun Instagram thing where you play a guitar line and you speed it up a crap load. That might be funny. That works really well. So we're just going to make that yellow, so we keep it. These are going to be blue, so we keep it. So we know where it is. I don't know what I'm on about. I'm just going to shove that up here so it's a little easier to see. I want to add like effects and dumb stuff to it, you know, as well as processing a little bit. So let's just loop it for the moment. This original sound was obviously super ambient, so if we could replicate that to some degree. So let's start off nice and easy. Frequency. Ear candy? That'll do. A little bit of compression. Oh no, tube compressor's got a nice... That fits. That vibes really nicely. I like that a lot. So then we're going to add in a bit of reverb. Quite a lot of reverb, probably. Maybe delay, in fact. That's really nice. So I'm going to have that ping pong delay in it, only in the blue section. So we're just going to affect the mix there. So in that one bar, we're going to go from 0 to 39 or 40-ish. Let's say 40-ish. Let's not worry too much about it. Stop worrying about it, I swear to God. 40-ish. There you go. And it's the clip starts halfway through that note, or partway through that note, which normally I'd be like, gotta fix it. But it adds like a nice kind of percussiveness when there's that delay on it. That's better. So let's just stick a little bit of reverb on there as well. Let's find a silly preset. Yeah, nice. We could add this to the intro as well, like that first little da-da-da kind of thing. Perhaps not there exactly, but that kind of thing. We'll get rid of it in that bit. And we're going to bring it down here as well, because that that delay is going to basically hang around forever and be really annoying. So we're just going to clip that there. We're going to do volume down at that point. Which works because the delay is in front of the volume automation, which is where this green line is. Contemplating putting the drum kit, the acoustic kit, slightly on the right hand side to compensate for the hi-hat being on the left hand side in this bit. Because we're not using really any low end from that drum kit, are we? So it can be panned slightly. It's only when you got the kick in a drum kit that it actually needs to be central. There is something here that's pulling that mix slightly off to the right though. Kick central, central. That's left, which is good. Left. We're not using that. How bizarre. Everything that we're using is on the left. How bizarre. I'm not going to worry about it. I've chosen that decided that it's not a problem, you know. Cool. Let's continue screwing with guitars. I really love the effects modulator that Cubase brought in. I want to see if there's any nice presets to do with... Ooh! Old tape record. That's a bit weird. I was going to see if there's any specifically guitar-based things. I like that though. That's just broken, which is fine. I mean, that is nice. But it's not real. I wanted something more glitchy and weird. That's pretty mad. Silly. Just sounds like I'm going nuts with the whammy bar. Is there anything else we can add in there instead of frequency shifter, perhaps? What else we got? Oh, time shifter might be ridiculous. Oh my god. Nah, that's a bit weird. Width, pan, flanger, multi-mod. Chorus, maybe? Yeah, that's... I mean, it's only really the pitch shift that's doing anything there, isn't it? So I can get rid of everything else. So maybe I'll just keep it in there. How does it sound in the intro, maybe? I like that. It's just a little bit of ear candy, you know? It's just a little thing in there that makes you go, what is that? I think we could do with a couple more things like that, especially because the drum kit doesn't really change. Maybe we do something a little bit here. Perhaps we just have like We can have another instance of glitch 2. And what we're going to do here, over 4 beats, we're just going to stretch. Stretcher. Speed 0%. Yeah, or re-trigger. If the stretch is only on like 30%, and if re-trigger's on beats, yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go, again, distortion output. We're just going to increase it a little bit to help us sell this effect slightly. And we're going to go insert glitch 2, the second iteration, 100% there. We're going to come back down here. 3, 4. Let's stretch that out to 8 bars. Oh, I see what's happened here. 3, 4. Can I just get it to start? So if it doesn't loop, why is it starting there? Interdesting. I wonder if there's a insert glitch to nah. Let's just go back to 8. I think we're just going to have it. Oopsie, let's try that again. Okay, what's happening now? What did I do? What did I do? I need to press the loop button. How does it sound? We appear to have lost. Why have we lost Groove Agent? Ah, because I soloed a cymbal for no reason. Maybe we lose the bass in that section too. I don't know. Let's bring back the other glitch as well. The kind of, the other, whatever it was. I don't remember. I don't need to remember things. Come on. Let's cut that there. Just so we have like a really weird intro to that next verse. If it indeed is a verse. So it's sounding really nice. I'm a big excuse me, I'm a big fan of this. I kind of just want to do a little bit of leveling. And then we'll get to work on this next section, which I don't know what it's going to be. So I'm excited to find out. So let's go. I'm just going to play it while I mess around with the mix. So, new section. Blah, 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 purple. That's my catchphrase. Blah, 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 purple. Let's have a little look at what we got. Going to shove these everywhere. No, let's go off beats. Yeah, screw it, I can do off beats, I'm a grown up. Looking for like another, yeah, like that. Maybe it's the other way around. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll have maybe the acoustic kit doing something with one of the buggy things. So I'll perhaps have this repeat, just like that. So it's kind of doing its own thing in the background. Which one of these? That's retrigger. That's retrigger and stretch. So I think this one, but I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, no, I did actually do the wrong one there. Both of them. What about one and then the other? That'd have to be on, off, wouldn't it? I should think. Da, 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 da. Can this go on, off, like so? Or is that stupid? I mean, this is all kind of stupid. That's what you're here for, right? I'm going to do something even more stupid. I'm going to have some panning going on as well because I'm a crazy man. I think maybe we'll have a couple bars of like nothingness before we come back in with everything. So we're just going to go back and forth over the course of 2 bars. That was clearly 1 bar just there. Yes, 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 yes. So I think maybe we'll pull that sideways just for a bit of fun. Ooh, yeah. Again, it's just about like little bits of ear candy, you know? And then, I don't know. How does that sound with the pad? Let's have that a little longer. Kind of have a pattern in my head, I think. I mean, that's like a baby's first chord progression, but I use it quite a lot. Da, da, da. I only get to do that twice, do we? Longer. I'm just saying the word longer in a really unhelpful way. Yeah, I kind of want to do something with like lots of fuzz and weirdness on especially the sub bass. I think I want it to end there so we can then come back with something stronger. So we're just gonna time shift that backwards slightly. Cool. Oops. So then let's, as it gets here, we're just gonna volume drop that completely out. We're maybe gonna slope slightly like so. Automate volume here as well. I know you can't see that, but I'm automating the volume on the bass to copy that same pattern. Let's try that again to copy that same pattern. There we go. Because I'm going to add a load of distortion and stupid stuff to that bass in just a second, and we're going to go back into... Yeah, we're going to go back into yellow. So I'm going to grab this second section plus acoustic kits. I'm going to take any automation with... I don't think there is any. Let's just try copying it and seeing what happens. And we're going to do that 4 times, and then we're at 3 minutes 19, which is the longest lo-fi song there ever was. Lo-fi tends not to go for that long. I don't care. So what were we going to add here? That percussion panning is really nice. So do we add loads of distortion to the double bass or to the bass dub? That's such a stupid... Double bass and bass dub. That's one of the dumbest things we've ever done without realising. Okay, let's just add distortion. Not really sure which one. Quadra fuzz, maybe. I'll try and just find something. That's a good starting point, I think. If just everything's up. I think we need to increase the width of all of that stuff. Yeah, let's try that. It might be really silly and it might not work. Let's try it anyway. Mix. Let's do that and then dip it down here. Just need more. We just need more dirt and nasty crap. So let's go. Delay on here. We're going to go actual distortion. Maybe we need like a tremolo on there as well or something. I don't know, that's just not quite doing what I want it to, so maybe we'll try Destroyer or something instead. I'm going to loop this section with a bit more going on, just so it's easier to kind of... That's kind of what I want to do. So then we're just going to go Insert, Destroyer, Mix. We'll put that before the compressor, in fact. Or other way around. With the dub, because obviously the bass dub could do something as well. Don't know what. We'll have to add a tremolo or something as well, because that keeps hurting my ears as well. Modulation. Ooh, flanger. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, that's really annoying, isn't it? Or did I accidentally boost the heck out of that volume? Let's show all used automation. What's going on there? That's just way louder than it was, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay, so it's just the Destroyer is really loud, so we need to find another way. Which is mad, because if the mix is all the way down, surely that would... what I'll do is Destroyer, bypass. So bypass on, bypass off. That's better. Need to find where it was. Maybe a little bit of flange the whole way through. So I think the output we need to change there as well, because that's too loud in it. So output, bring that down a bit. Yeah, okay, so that's alright, I think. Maybe the pad's just a little bit too vibrant. I don't know. So we need to do something with that lo-fi piano, because it's just got the same little loop throughout, which is fine, obviously. But we want to change it up a little bit. So I think I want to end it with that. Da, da. That's quite nice. That there too. Nice, okay. So then what else are we going to do with it? If this is the left hand, this is the bass. See, let's just maybe repeat that pattern. Da, da, da. Yeah, maybe. Let's add sustain. Oops, that's not sustain, that's something else. And then we'll add sustain here as well, in this little break type dealio. I'm going to take that little pattern and I'm going to play it in the left. I'm going to swap these hands over, I think. Or add something here, maybe? Yeah, that kind of thing, maybe. Yeah, I think that might work. I don't know. I wonder if we can just repeat that guitar there. That's fun. Just going to repeat that. And then the pad comes back at the end there, obviously. Obviously. For like that very last little bit there. So we're just gonna maybe lower that down, kind of bring it up there, maybe. I don't know. These are all guesses. These are all big guesses, you know. Yeah, that's alright, that works. I'm going to add that in as like a green thing to sort of indicate that these lime green things are sort of what's bringing the pattern to a close, maybe. I also quite like this pattern and this pattern here. I want to see if there's a way to incorporate that. I mean, there is a way to incorporate them. It's by just sort of adding them. So maybe up here. Oopsie. Maybe I can move these down. Actually, if I make these shorter, then I can move the chords down an octave. Yeah, that'll do. So the pianist is working a bit harder now. Although, nah, it feels a bit like... Yeah, I don't like these, but I think this melody is really nice. I don't like how low that makes the piano in the rest of it. So what I'm going to do is put those back up where they were. And it's just the tonics that aren't on the... that aren't on the one there, I think. I might get rid of that chord just to implicitly make that easier to play. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use these two chords, these two tracks to make create chord events. To make a little chord chart for us that we can come back to in a minute. Let's listen from the start. I'm quite fond of this for a couple hours work. It's quite nice. There's a few little nice bits of ear candy in there that really sort of, you know, take as a listener, they kind of take you and like force you to listen to it a little bit. Like the guitar and some of the drum weirdness. Let's have a listen all the way through, see what we got. Pretty fond of that. I quite like it. So let's have a little listen at some of the... Well, what do these chords imply up here? I mean, this is not really how I'm thinking about these chords. Okay, so... I'm gonna get rid of that for the moment. That's not helpful to me. Okay, let's open up Notepad and let's have a little look at the chords we're using here. So, we are broadly in B. I'm going to say we're broadly in Mixolydian. Let me just add this to the folder. Add it to the folder. Chords. So we're broadly in B. I'm pretty sure we're broadly in B Mixolydian, but what might be helpful is to look at the different scales. B major, B Mixolydian, B minor. Okay, so in B major you have B. Well, you have B in all of them. It's not really going to be shocking to any of you. So B minor. Let's start with B major. So B major is oopsie, give me a piano. There we go. Two, three. No. Yeah. So B, D, C sharp, excuse me, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp is the fifth, A sharp, G sharp, and then B, back to the octave. Leave B Mixolydian for the moment. B major is B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and those two are both flattened, so just A and G. Yep, I'm going to space those out a little bit, just so it's a little easier to read. So Mixolydian is interesting because it's kind of a cross between the two. Mixolydian is the same as the major scale, but it has a minor 7. That's all it is. So we're going to copy the major scale, and we're just going to have G instead of G sharp. So that's where the dominant chord comes from. Excuse me. Major chord with a minor 7. One of my favourites. It's got a real vibe to it. I like it. It's one of those chords that only comes up once per scale diatonically, but you can kind of replace the diminished chord with the dominant 7 if you want it to sound less diminishy, I guess. Not a word. So our main sort of pattern here with the lo-fi piano is, what is it? B. Let's move this out of the way slightly. B major. Oop. Oh, it's D, my bad. D major, C sharp, minor. So those notes are all inside of this Mixolydian scale, aren't they? So B, D sharp, F sharp, D. Oh no, interesting. So D is minor. Is that right? So it's a minor third. So is it in D minor? Is it in B minor? So B... Right, I think basically the problem is we've got both D sharp and D natural, which leads me to believe that it's actually more likely to be E flat, I guess. So I don't really know what the scale is. If we copy this major scale out, so it's not. Do we have C sharp? Yeah, and no other C's. That's fine. We have D, E flat, which is what D sharp is. So D, E flat. Do we have an E? We also have an E. So we can call that D, D sharp, E flat. And then F sharp, A sharp, F sharp, A, G sharp. So that's none of these. So let's ignore the D, D sharp thing for a moment. G sharp only happens in major. A only happens in minor. Okay. So this is possibly a mode that I don't have at the top of my mind. I have Phrygian and Mixolydian and Dorian at the top of my mind. Any other modes I sort of don't really care about, but like I can work them out if I have time. I can't backwards work out which particular mode this is, if indeed it is a mode. The thing about the modes, think about all music, this is, I'm going to say this every time, this is why we come and we examine the chords in this way at the end of every stream now, or when I remember, is because I really want to reinforce music doesn't fit in categories. We as people like to put things in categories, but often it doesn't fit, right? So it doesn't matter that we have a sequence that starts B major and it happens to have a couple notes in there that pull it outside of B major. What matters is the chord that we return to the most often, and most often we return to B major. And yes, sometimes there's a G natural, sometimes there's a G sharp. It doesn't matter. It only matters if it sounds weird or wrong. I mean, weird is good. I like weird. I want people to make weird music. That's why I'm here. If it sounds wrong, and that is completely subjective, if you're making something and you think it sounds wrong, you can then pull all of the data from the music, you can pull all the notes, you can work out all the chords, and then you can work out why it sounds wrong. And that's why music theory is really helpful, because it gives us a syntax, it gives us a language to describe what is wrong with a particular piece of music. What is wrong with this is that we sort of have major notes, we sort of have minor notes, and we sort of have this D sharp thing that we don't really know what to do with, but it sounds fun. It sounds a little bit janky, but it basically sounds fun. And doesn't it kind of sound cooler now that you know it's wrong? I prefer it now I know it's illegal. So the rest of this, I think, that's basically the weirdest thing in this piece of music. The pad here is B. Come on. The pad here. I said the pad here. God damn it! Why are you not? I just want to... Okay, there we go. So the pad, what the pad's playing, B major, nice and normal. And then it's got a G, G, B... G, B... I think I spoke about a G earlier when I meant A. I'm sorry about that, but it doesn't matter. That's a chord that's gonna... I've lost my notepad. No! No, the unspeakable has happened. No. Here we go. So we've got the notes G, B, D, G, B, G, B, D. So that we've got a major B major chord followed by a G chord that only exists in the minor scale, followed by an A chord, A, C sharp, E, A, C sharp, E, again from the minor. So we have two chords next to each other that only exist in B minor, and then we go to a B major chord, which is a Mixolydian type thing to have both major and minor notes. But this is not Mixolydian, this does not fit within Mixolydian. Unless I've worked it out wrong, which is entirely possible, in which case this song is just in Mixolydian, and you can't blame me, sometimes I'm sleepy. I'm going to leave it there for today, folks. This was fun. I talked for 2.5 hours, and I made this piece of music, which is weird. I want to try... I'm becoming more aware that music that gets really popular has like weird ear candy stuff in it. I used that word a few times today. Just little things that are wrong, that are unusual, just to pique your interest as a listener and make you go, ooh, what the hell is that? Or sounds that you can sort of discern but not really, or there's just something a little odd about them. I want to bring more oddness and like loop things that are imperfect, because I think that's where really good music comes from, imperfections. So I want to start doing more weird stuff. I want to start doing more ear candy. And thank you for coming along for the ride. Saturday streams, for the moment, are staying where they are. Yeah, this time. 1 p.m. UK time till 3-ish. We're a little over today because I'm generous like that. They're going to stay where they are for the next couple weeks, the next 2 weeks. The Monday night stream, I am not going to be here. I'm not going to be on LTGuitarist. I'm going to be on the Conversation Hat, Convo Hat podcast on Twitch, or just search YouTube for the Conversation Hat podcast. I'm going to be playing games because I've been writing so much music for the last month or so. I'm close to like losing my crap with Cubase a little bit. Not because of, it's not Cubase's fault. I've just been using it so much that I'm a little bit... I just need a little bit of a break. So I'm not leaving. I'm not doing any sort of hiatus because I'm still active on the Saturdays. But the Monday night streams for the next couple of weeks are going to be on Convo Hat Podcast. Might be playing PlanetSide 2. Not really sure. Maybe Apex Legends. Maybe 2 Point Hospital. Or indeed Doom. I haven't decided. It'll be whatever I feel like in the moment. Maybe Vermintide. That could be fun. I like Vermintide. And so that's for the next couple of weeks. There will also a couple Mondays in the near future where I'm just not available. So there won't be a stream, but it will either be on a Tuesday or a Wednesday that week. But as far as I know, the Saturday streams are staying exactly where they are for the foreseeable. So if you want to hang out on Saturdays, that's great. If you want to hang out in the middle of the week, come look at my Twitter. I'll have it signposted all about what's going on. Yes, so that's the end of me talking. Thank you very much. And thank you to... we had a few followers today. Matic Wave Music, how's it going, my dude? I am Jetto5, how's it going, my dude? Generic Picks, how's it going, my dude? 3 of you. Profit. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you 3 for stopping by. And I'll see you Saturday or Monday. You know, I don't know. Work it out. See ya.